Hello, everyone. Let's discuss what NOTSET is in GA4. You've seen it, I've seen it, and it shows up in all your reports like that one coworker who never RSVPs. It's always there and never helpful, and no matter how many fixes you try, it just won't go away. But don't worry, today I'm going to break down exactly what NOTSET means, why it shows up, and most importantly, how to fix it. In GA4, not set simply means GA4 was expecting a value but didn't get one. That's it. That's the core issue. The frustrating part, though, is that it can show up almost everywhere. It shows up in your traffic source reports, it shows up in your landing pages, page titles, even screen class dimensions in apps. So let's unpack what actually is going on. Think of GA4 as a curious assistant that's constantly collecting data. But sometimes when it looks for a label, like where the visitor came from or what page they landed on, that info just isn't there. That's when you see not set. Now, here's what it looks like in practice. If your traffic source is showing as not set, you probably have a broken or missing UTM, or maybe they're getting broken during redirection. If it's your landing page, a likely cause is that your page view tag didn't fire at all. A missing or blank page title, that often means a misconfiguration in GTM. And if you're seeing not set in your screen class reports, usually it points to missing setup in your mobile app analytics config. And sometimes it's not even your fault. Browsers with strict privacy settings, users bouncing quickly, or a cookie being blocked. All of these can result in GA4 never getting the data it needs. Hi, I'm Aish. I'm a data analyst who's worked in the digital world for over half a decade now. I've seen it all: Google Analytics transition, BigQuery setup, messy dashboards, and teams trying to make decisions with half-baked data. Working across FMCG, banks, super funds, and agencies, I've learned that the problems are often the same. Most stakeholders struggle with data, so I'm here to make it simple for you. So now I offer audits, trainings, and support to make your data useful again. And yes, dealing with NOTSET is part of that journey. Circling back to the issue at hand, let's understand why you see NOTSET. It's usually one of these few reasons. Your UTMs are missing or not passed correctly. You probably have events that are firing too late or sometimes not firing at all. Or might be your GTM triggers are misfiring or are misconfigured. Might be your screen in your apps aren't labeled properly. Or cookies are being blocked or expiring before GA4 can stitch together the session. The key thing to remember is that GA4 can't make up values. If the data doesn't arrive in time or doesn't arrive at all, you will see not set instead. So what can you do? All right, let's talk fixes. Here's what you can actually do to reduce or eliminate not set in your reports. First and foremost, double check your UTM tagging. This is the most common problem I see. Check your UTM tagging for every external link from ads, emails, or partner site, and they should be tagged properly. Don't rely on Google just knowing. If you need a UTM tracker built, drop me a comment and I'll share one with you. Second, use GTM debug mode to verify your events are firing in the right order. Make sure your GA config tag is firing early, ideally on page load and not after. Third, ensure that your page title and screen names are being sent with the correct values. You'd be surprised how often they get skipped in rush setups. And finally, check the timing of your tags. If your events are delayed, GA4 might miss some important context like traffic source or session details. Let me give you 2 additional pro tweaks that can make a huge difference. First, tweak your GA4 config tag trigger. In your client-side GTM container, go into your GA4 config tag. Change your trigger from all page views to all initialization events. Why? Because this ensures GA4 fires as early as possible, letting it catch the session start and source attribution properly. The other thing you can do is update your server-side GTM cookie settings. In your GA4 client site, which is usually your server container, switch from server managed to JavaScript managed cookies. This gives you more reliable tracking and can reduce unassigned traffic. Some browsers may still expire cookies quickly, but it is a big step for missing data. Still seeing NOTSET everywhere? Let me help you. I'm offering a free 15-minute GA4 mini review. We'll share screen, check your setup, and I'll tell you exactly what's wrong and what to do next. The booking link is below, and if the video has helped, please like the video, leave a comment, or share it with someone else dealing with GA4 frustrations. Trust me, you're not alone.